Guys, this is Coach Wilson here. We're looking through the patch notes for their emergency patch notes, where everyone felt very weird and disgusted by the season 3 changes, where they took a lot of different steps. They took a bunch of changes that were equally good and bad, and people just gave up on the game. I still enjoy the game. I don't really buy into the whole doomer thing. There's parts of it that frustrates me, but I feel like you can find that with any fighting game, really, right? But yeah, I think it's be fun. But this is an emergency note. Just from the brief read, we got through halfway before I restarted the video, but a lot of it has to do with heat. A post earlier talking about people talking about like, hey, they actually nerfed the shit out of heat, and a lot of things from the heat string combos, heat dash combos, and heat adjustments of behavior on block has been changed. And you know what? I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. All right. I've been in the sauna long enough. I have heated. I'm happy to just hop in the shower and cool off a little bit, right? Just a quick look. A lot of the heat stuff, we won't go through it all over again. I just want to make this quite quickly, but a lot of it is just below in the video, but a lot of it is just straight up nerfing, consuming more heat upon different moves, nerfing damages like Anna's here, like to about maybe 40%, 9932 to now 5524. Same with her other combos here. Are fantastic. And just in general, I think in the wording here, they say it's balanced now. It's just a nerf. I don't know what they're trying to gaslight us. It is more balanced now for sure, but it's definitely more nerfs across the board rather than just a simple balance change. At least, right? I think this is a fantastic step overall, starting off, just fixing heat, because some characters, when they get heat and they can just pressure you nonstop, all right? Like Heihachi, for example, Lydia, Alyssa, like a lot of these characters, once they're in heat, the pressure's on. I paid $60 just to hold back, and I didn't pay $60 to hold back. I paid $60 for me to use Atlas Hammer every chance I get as king. All right. So, anyways, harangue nerfs, like all of them across the board. A lot of it's just changing behavior. If this is a change during heat and right flamingo, if I think it's an alignment change, hopefully. I'm curious what this means. There's a lot of characters that receive this change the opponent's behavior upon hit on during heat, during like a move. I'm curious what that looks like, because I know sometimes that a heat string, I've either just it changed my alignment or changed their alignment in like a weird way, and the camera will flip out and then you become P2 or P1, and like it jumps back and forth. I lost a few rounds like that. I would have lost them anyway because I'm just terrible at the game, but I like to be losing, or I would have liked to lose due to my own skill set rather than the game crap, like the game's behavior. You guys know what I mean, right? I can never be mad at the game when I'm bad at it and it's a skill issue, but I can get pretty heated when it's like a game issue. All right, I season 3. I know a lot of Jack's combo streams came out, and he can just kind of rinse you if he gets the right setup on. It does like a 90% of your health. It's not touch of death or anything, but it does a pretty good amount. And I actually picked up Jack a little bit because of it. I thought it was funny, and I called it too. I called Jack A in season 3 is gonna be absolutely busted. And it looks like Joey Fury and Joe Crush are gonna have to get used to, or at least be what's it called? I hope Joey Crush and Joe Fury would just enjoy this lasted until this whole nerf came out. They must have seen it coming, honestly. But yeah, congratulations to them getting the last tourney they won, but that was sick. Yeah, so it's like applied 70% down combo damage scaling on hit during heat, change combo damage scaling. Wow, from 80% to 50% on down hit. Yeah, during Gamma Howl. Yeah, use heat. The opponent's behavior when using heat dash on hit has been changed. Yeah. Do you see this one a lot where it looks like you can't do combo extenders anymore? Like for example, I imagine once we get to King side, we're not there yet, but it looks like it's coming up soon. Like if he's doing his Jag 2, no, Jag 1. It's Jag 1 with heat tornadoes, and you can heat off of that. Or his armor, his muscle armor into 2 heat dash. It doesn't look like you can continue a combo off that anymore. They probably get into a grounded state, and you could probably get like a guaranteed follow-up of like a down, like a 10 hit move. I'd be curious about Asuka, because like her heat, and then she probably does that fucking elbow flip shit that Paul does too, right? We'll see how it goes. I feel like I feel like some characters definitely have the toolkit to punish a lot more than others. I wonder how Lee would look actually, because I know Lee has a couple picks. Well, will give you enough frames where he can't do a pickup or anything like that. Okay. While rising 3 down, tracking performance on the first hit differed from this one. Fix an issue or track. Okay, so I'm tracking performance. Okay. Fix an issue. Okay, it looks like they fixed some stuff. It looks like heat nerfs and then some behavior changes, which is cool by me. Cool by me. I don't know how much this affects people. I'm not good enough with Jack 8 yet to actually understand this. How much, if it's a big deal or not. Because to me right now, it's kind of like when Devil Jin got that bug fix where he could break floors. One of his command grabs back in like season 1, when everyone's like, "Yo, Devil Jin kind of sucks." That's the equal amount of value I see there. Okay, looks like more heat stuff, heat damage nerf. Okay, God bless, God bless. Okay, looks like I'm here. See, wait. I see Kazuya nerf to -5. Hello? Wait, let me see this. Reduce opponent's recovery by 5 frames, adjusting frame advantage from +0 frame to -5. Remove the effect that recovers remaining time on heat timer. You're telling me this? I think this is his hell sweep, right? Yes, please. If it's nerfing his hell sweep, please, for the love of God, please. All right. People told me that you can react to Kazuya's hell sweep, and by looking at his hair, if his hair spins, then you have to react off that. Has ever told me the solution if there's a custom. If Kazuya wears like a fucking hat, what the hell am I looking at to know the hell sweep is coming? You know what I mean? It's just based off reactions. There's no way. All right. Reduce opponent's recovery by 5 from adjusting frame advantage from +/-0 to -5. God bless. Wait. Reduce opponent's recovery by 5 frames. So wait, adjusting frame advantage. Okay, yeah, adjusting frame advantage from 0 to 5. Am I reading that right? Am I understanding it right? Like when he does his PE, it's wind got perfect, electric wind got is freaking, when he does his uppercut, it is now negative frames. Is that what I'm understanding? That would be fantastic. Please. That would be fantastic. I will love that. For a move that goes off that shoots off in 10 frames, please. I will love that. If I block that, please. All right, King. Just one line? Really? Just one line. His down. Okay, his. Yeah, this is this heat dash here. Opponents will behavior doing heat dash on hit. Okay. Yeah, change damage from 1520 to 2015. Okay. Adjusted down scaling for ensure follow damage after heat dash is not lower than without heat dash. Okay. Wait, we had that? We had that issue? No, we had a scaling issue there. Okay, yeah, no more aerial combos. Change the damage 15 to, okay, from his muscle 2 and then dash probably afterwards. Yeah, okay. That's it, eh? That's it. Okay, so it's exactly what I thought it would be, like one of those. I'm shocked that they didn't change anything for his 2-1. Like King's 2-1 also starts a heat combo. But I'm guessing that lets you still do aerial combos while his other muscle armor one doesn't, which is interesting. Only knocked off one of like, I guess 2 of his heat dash moves. Interesting. I don't know. I thought they'll change it for all. If it's like that for King, maybe it's like that for others. Oh, you know what? They even nerfed King. No, they also missed King on heat consumption, right? Like King doesn't, like when he goes into Jag Sprint, he doesn't consume that much heat, and they left that alone. Even though he could slide out of Jag now too. I wouldn't mind if they, like, I main King, but I wouldn't mind those nerfs either. You know what I mean? Even they haven't touched about heat recovery either. If you finish, like, if King gets a throw off you, he gets heat charge back, which is, I think, is kind of stupid in my opinion. It makes it it lets you drag out your heat a little longer than maybe it's more fair to have. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed that. Like they nerfed consumption here, nothing on King. Looks like everything went over King's head. Maybe he's the golden boy of Tekken 8. Okay, same thing. Some nerf damage, consumptions. Character now, okay, some behavior changes towards opponent upon hitting. Okay, reduce attack hitboxes against opponent's position behind character to mitigate unattended hits. Nice. Thank you. That's awesome. Please tell me you did that with Lily too. The opponent's behavior during heat dash on hit has been changed. Yeah. All right. Looks like we're almost through it again. I'm gonna move a little quicker at the bottom here because it's a lot of it is the same. If there's anything noteworthy, we'll spend a little bit more time on it, guys. But right now, a lot of it is just kind of copy and paste of heat nerfs, heat dash combo nerfs, and heat consumption. Heat recovery, it seems. It looks like you can still recover heat just as much, depending on your character. Maybe that's what they're kind of depending on. Maybe they'll touch on it in the next patch because it's coming in May, which is awesome. I like what they're doing. The next patch note is going to be a month, which I think is going to be a good amount of time. They said late May. So between a month and a half, they have just see how players adjust, see how players play. I think that's a great space just to experiment, test things out, and then they can readjust along the line. So they're it looks like they're staying true to their word, which I deeply appreciate. Actually, I really appreciate that. All right, yeah, put his dick in the blender. Sorry, let's think about the GTA thing. Okay, some minor nerfs here. More heat stuff. More heat stuff. Leroy, more heat stuff. Lydia, just heat. I freaking Lydia, bro. I know you can, but as king, it's a little tough to sidestep her shit, bro. Even after you get backwards, oh, dude. I kind of wish they would somehow fix that. At least when you sidestep behind them, for them to not to snap back and realign so freaking quickly. If you successfully sidestep them, like for example, doing a string and you successfully sidestep and you're gonna do a punish like a hop key or a jab, he'll if he's still clicking his string, he'll catch you. He'll spin around like magnetic snap towards you and just beat the shit out of you. Like I shouldn't say I wish. I hope they fix that next because I would love having some of the like a more reward for successfully sidestepping certain moves. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see here. That's a side note. Okay, Lily, same thing. Heat, heat, heat. Fix an issue where opponents cannot crouch under being hit. That's okay. That's awesome. I love that. I think this is their do glide, no? Something like that? Is there a do? No. Fix the issue where opponents cannot crouch under high attacks after being hit. After being hit by this. Okay. I'll have to try it out. Okay. Oh, I think this is a gun. Yeah, I think this is her gun. Reduce knockback on ground hit. Reduce knockback on ground hit. Thank God. Thank God. Nina's another one, dude. Okay, same thing. Paul didn't get that much. Just heat stuff. Like, see, they got two of Paul's heat dash combo starter moves here. King only got the one. Another that starts it, unless they missed it or maybe they forgot to put in the patch notes. We'll test it out. We'll test it out and see. Okay, yeah, lava is just heat and stuff. Okay. Oh, this is just based off the first one. Okay, so regarding issues. Okay, no issues. Wait, am I reading this right here? No, that's it. Safina, and that's it. And that is all the. Okay, there we go. Wait, then what am I reading here? Arcade Quest, where issue? I think this is other stuff, right? Where did I pull that from here? Unintended behaviors, released late May. Okay, my bad, my fault. This looks like it's a little bit. All right, this looks like I think that's the end. Known issues. Is this the end of it? Known issues. Yeah, okay, this is the end of. Okay, known issues. My fault. I was a little confused there. Editor, get it out, please. Okay, the bug fixes and move property implemented in version 3.00 has been affected command list and explanatory text and special style. Okay, arcade quest. Okay, so this is the other stuff. Practice mode. Okay, I'm curious about practice mode. Okay, in prioritizing the adjustments, we are unable to address this issue in time. Okay, it looks like these are the things. Okay, they're planning to fix. Okay. All right, so these are just more minor stuff, more quality of life. Her special style, I'm not really too worried. Arcade quests, not too worried. Practice, we are aware of issue non-valuable combo text during heat. It's a displayed sample. Okay. All right, some quality of life stuff here. Quality of life stuff. Okay. Looks like it's just some text stuff and some stuff in practice. Okay, this is more quality of life stuff, which is always nice to have. But yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. What do you guys think about the season's patch notes? And yeah, I think right now, based off what we just read, I think it's a step in the right direction. I think the heat stuff is definitely the heat nerfs are definitely needed, especially because how much pressure it generates when someone's in heat, and afterwards, it's just the combo and the pressure is just insane. I'm curious what they mean by character behavior change. That's gonna be big because I'm not too sure what that means by behavior change. Like, are we gonna be able to recover quicker? Are we a little bit more? But yeah, I'm curious what that means. And yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy Tekken, man. Play Tekken. I like playing Tekken. I need to get better. I'm taking a little break right now on Tekken just because I'm just running drills. That's all I'm doing. I've been losing so much. I'm a hamper, and it's to the point now I'm hitting people who are ducking, that know strings, that are playing plus frames, they're playing mind games. I need to up my level on that gameplay. These guys are sweats, and I need to get sweaty. But unlike them, I will be taking a shower.